Welcome back. Our coverage continues tonight of Mission 14 of the Twin Tiers Honor Flight. The all-female trip to our nation's capital gave the veterans the chance to reflect on the sisterhood of service, the unique tie binding all of these women together. Since the American Revolution, some 3 million women have served in the military. This past weekend, the Twin Tiers Honor Flight put a spotlight on these women from across the Twin Tiers as part of Mission 14. Amongst the veterans, familiar faces for a group of 6 women who all served in the same unit.
It was a medical unit, so we all have medical specialties. Peggy and Joan are nurses, Ruth's a nurse, Nancy is x-ray, I was x-ray, and Sherry was lab. I was lab.
As a group, they traveled the world for humanitarian missions to places like Haiti and Bolivia. The women also have different service records, some involving Desert Storm and Operation Iraqi Freedom, along with other conflicts.
We weren't included in certain missions because we were women, and that has since changed tremendously, which we're all grateful for.
This trip to Washington was the first time many had seen each other in decades, but you wouldn't know it by listening to them.
Some of us here were wax.
We pull out the old photographs and the don't tell story kind of stuff.
I'm in charge of the photographs. I know exactly what gets pulled out.
While reflecting on their service together, the women spoke about the balance of raising children and wearing the uniform.
I had 3 young children at the time, and so they grew up in the Army. And they also knew that when it was drill weekend, leave Mom alone when she comes home.
Passing on a legacy of pride in the stars and stripes.
My son said, Mom, stand in the garage. I don't want my friends to see you with those boots on and that uniform. And then they thought it was cool, so after that it was, my mom's in the Army.
Pride in service is a testament that runs deep in the Ballard family. Mom Annie and daughter Megan were able to take the trip together, surrounded by other strong, determined women with a love for their country.
To hear their stories and know like what they went through, and even just how different the times are. The military is not the same as it was back then, and I feel like every decade it's always different, and you're always going to say the military is not the same, but you look up to everybody that has served.
While the military might change, visiting the memorials and monuments dedicated to their service only makes the bond between mother and daughter grow stronger.
Being able to experience with my mom, I never would have even imagined.
All of the women surrounded by their sisters, glued together by their love of the red, white, and blue.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's the word it is.
It really is. It's awesome. It was amazing.
I don't think any of us realize how many of us have served. Yeah. Because it's not broadcasted how many women veterans there are.
Through the smiles, laughs, and sometimes tears, this experience reminded the women that no matter what, they will always have each other.
There's a unity amongst the military, and your brothers and sisters for life. I mean, there's no question about it. Now, the Military Women's Memorial, located within Arlington National Cemetery, is calling all service women to register with them. Right now, there are 304,000 who have shared their experiences. That's just 10% of those who have served. To learn how you can tell your story, head to our website, WBNG.com.